What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's been such a long time since we've done our first YouTube vlog, and I had such great intentions at the start of 2022. I was going to be like, right, we're going to make a video every 2 weeks and things like that, but life got the better of us and we focused more on the business, which was a good idea. And we have done loads of projects in between that have just been, one, we've either been on too much of a deadline to try and record that, or two, we have been in like customers' houses where it's not really like the time and place to be making videos and things like that in customers' houses, which is understandable. But we're back. We're just back from holiday. We were in Greece, Rhodes. It was really nice, a lovely time. So the first thing that we're going to be doing now that we're back is cleaning this van because it is absolutely disgusting. And I thought this YouTube video, while I've got the time, it's a Sunday, we can clean the van and we'll do a van tour video. So here is some short snippets of the projects that we have done between like our first video and now. Enjoy. Right, so as you've seen in the videos, I had such good intentions to get loads of YouTube videos and things like that, but you know, it's one of the things, the customers are more important to us and the jobs are more important to us than making videos. So at my local screw fix, going to go in and get some big wipes and hopefully get this van spotless, take it to the mini valeters. The rain's coming today at 1 o'clock, so not got a lot of time to make this video and reload the van.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Right, so the inside of the van is spotless, but the rain has just come up. I'm a man of the people, but I'm still going to get this video done, and I'm still going to reload the van because it's on my list today. But I'm going to show you the inside. The guys did a great job of cleaning the inside and the outside, and then I'll show you how bad the back of this van is. So look at this, it looks so much better. We have got nice clean floors now. I took all the seat covers off because I'm going to put them in the washing machine and get them washed for next week. And it looks so much better, no more dust, nice and tidy van in the front. But let's take it around the back and I'll show you how bad the back is. Right, so there's just stuff everywhere and it all needs sorted. There's sawdust everywhere. It just needs a good hoover out, clean out and put back to normal. Let's get to it. back of the van is all clean, it looks so much better. Look at the floor, it looks far times better. It's just wee things like that just annoy me. So now it's time to put all the stuff back into the van. I've got all that's sitting there, the rain is just coming on. I was hoping to clean everything, but I don't know if I'll have time with the rain. But aye, let's get to it. Right, first thing to go in, the spirit levels. I had to write small, medium and large because everybody kept getting mixed up when I had help people out helping me. They never knew what a 600 or a 1200 or 1800 is. But, so we wrote small, medium and large. This is the large one. Get in here. Pause. Right, so starting at the back of the van, you see me put the spirit levels in. We've got the spirit levels up here. I keep the tracks for the tracks here, just on top of them. Then we've got 30 m tape, just because that's what I use for measuring jobs, it's quick to grab. Hand saws, a wee Makita Hoover, never really gets used now that we've got the Milwaukee one, extension and spare spirit levels. Then in the back of this bit, to keep the leaf blower normally sits here for cleaning out the van and things like that, it's usually quite good. In here we've got miscellaneous, I'm not going to pull it out because it took me ages to get it in, so I keep like a trowel, spare hammers, there's cable ties. There's like knee pads and WD-40 in there. Top one, I usually keep my sealants and silicone and things like that, but I'm running low. There's like chalk for the chalk line. Stuff like that usually gets kept up there. Mitre bond, various stuff. So, and then in this one, quite handy at the back door, what I keep is I keep an impact gun in there, keep a combo drill in there, just quick stuff to grab, like if you're going to do like repairs and maintenance jobs. It's quite good to keep a set of drills just handy, you can always get to. So I keep them in there. Keep this in here, the recip saw, for doing fences and things like that. It kind of goes quite well with the spare hammers and demolition stuff there. That's what I also keep in here. And I also keep my really small, make it a circular saw. Now this is really handy to have at the back door because when you go and pick up stuff from the merchants, it's just easy to cut it at the back door and throw it all on the back and then you're on your way. So that's what sits in there. But also at the back door I keep the chop saw stand, that slides in its wee home here. And it's usually quite good. I made this space open because I can kind of store stuff in here whenever we're in a rush or if there's extra screw boxes and things like that aren't getting used. So on this wall we kind of keep ear defenders handy. They should be like that. Keep ear defenders handy. I've got a big folding square in here I use for setting out. That's quite handy to have, so I just set that there. And then I've also got a nailing pad. I should really be using that now. Keep the sawhorses up here. So now it's the fun time, we're going to move on to this side and this is where all the good tools come into play. The Makita stack tiller, what I keep in here, I'm not going to go through it all because there's absolutely loads in these boxes. I've got multi-tool and jigsaw I keep up there, and in the second one down I keep the Makita planer, I've got a Makita torch in there and a sander, that's usually like the one I take in when I'm doing the doors. One below that I've got an impact gun, another combi drill and an SDS gun I keep in there. So that's what we've got in that one. In this one I have a wee Makita trim router. With all the bits and things like that goes with that, and then on the bottom one we've got the Makita punch saw. Again, I have that right at the bottom because it's easy just to slide in and out. So that's what's in the Makita stack. Down this side I keep all the batteries, and the Makita radio sits in there as well as all the chargers. So this is like the Makita station. A person that kind of loves all brands of tools, I don't really like one particular brand. Makita is what I started with, but I've got DeWalt tools, Milwaukee tools. Up next we've got the table saw. Absolutely love this thing. If you don't have a table saw then you're really missing out because there's so much. It's so versatile, so much you can do with it. It's just an amazing tool. I went for the Milwaukee one because at the time I wanted the DeWalt one, but it was out of stock and I was going to have to wait like 6 months, so I ended up with the Milwaukee one. It's absolutely great. I've used the DeWalt one as well. There's really no much comparison in them, to be honest. It's a table saw, they cut stuff. That sits in here, that's its wee home in there. And this is the worst culprit for dust. This always gets dust everywhere. Right, up next we've got the nail guns. They kind of sit in here. First fixed one and then the second fixed one. So the second fixed one goes in there. I love that the DeWalt guns they don't use gas, so that's why I keep these here. These are kind of the first guns I had. They're good for everyday property maintenance and kind of like generic domestic work. If we're on a big job and we're doing an extension or the stables project that we've done, I'll bring out this bad boy. This was gifted to me by Pathload. I'll show you, it's an absolute weapon. I love it so much. It is the Pathload 360 XI, it really needs a good clean as well. Absolutely brilliant. If a nail gets jammed, you just pull that lever, it comes off. It's got the start button that will go off every 5 minutes if you're not using the gun. It saves the battery. The battery pretty much lasts, you charge it on a Sunday night and it will last you to Friday. We've also got the gas indicator, which the old pass loads that I used to have never had, which is really good, so that's what I love about this gun. Next up, we've got the most important tool everybody loves, a bit of smooth radio. We get a Bluetooth radio, it's also good for a Friday. We've also got the tunes on, set my chargers on there. So one of the first things that come out as well when you get to the job. And also the radio just sits in there nice and snug. In here, we've got the DeWalt Flex Volt chop saw, a miter saw, sits in here. Great wee saw, it's really perfect for fitting in the van for everyday kind of domestic work, is what we kind of mainly started on when I started the business. So it's ideal for lifting it in and out. Hopefully soon, if Baby Joe do allow me, we'll be upgrading to the bigger 12-inch saw, because changing the blade on this saw is an absolute nightmare. I know it's something so silly, but
no.
No, I said no.
No.
So hopefully we'll
no more tools.
Oh, we'll go to the Milwaukee one. But aye, that one's perfect. It kind of sits in there. It's nice and easy, light, quick to set up on the stand below it, and it's a great wee saw. Right, next we've got the stuff that I can just sit on the floor. So I've got a Milwaukee bag, and that is full of tools. Oh, there's a spider! Spider no more. Right, so in the Milwaukee bag it's just generic tools. The Milwaukee jigsaw in there, there's screw guns and the circular saw. This I absolutely love, I use it for all my framing jobs. So that kind of goes in there, and this is the kind of bag that I take in to kind of most jobs where there's like not a lot of space in the house. It's easy, everything's all in the one spot, and it's easy just to have a bag like that. So that's my like kind of go-to bag. All this stuff I take out when we're doing like kitchens or doors, and I've got plenty of space and I can have it all set up and be using things like the track saw and things like that. But if I'm just going in to do like quite a quick generic job, then it'll be this bag that I'll take in with me. And on to the next thing, which I think you will like. 2 minutes. Right, the thing that everybody hates carrying into a house or hates carrying into a job, and to be honest I don't blame them, whoever somebody's helping me, or if I hate carrying it in. This is my toolbox. On the bottom of it, I'll just unclip it and show you. On the bottom of it we have a screw tray, which is really good, and I just filled this up before I went on holiday, so these will kind of like this. So what we've got: wood screws, concrete screws, hammer fixings, drywall screws, raw plugs, and in here is just a load of drill bits, and then I have like tiny washers and stuff. Right, so toolbox back onto it, it's a stack system. On the bottom we've got the screw tray I've just showed you, it's all filled up. In this one I keep loads of miscellaneous drill bits. You can never have not enough drill bits. I've got some fast cutters. In here we've got pinch bars, scribing tool, there's a router bit in there actually, sharpeners and things like that. It's kind of like miscellaneous. In this one we've got chisels at the back. They're kind of my older chisels, I don't really use them anymore. File, angle finder, sliding bevel. I've got a wee saw, and then I've also got one of these. Absolutely love this thing, it's saved us so many times on jobs. It's an angled drill bit, fantastic. And then I've got just screwdrivers and tin snips and a bolster and things like that. Yeah. Moving on to the top, I don't really have much in the top, in fact I do actually. It's just also hand tools and clamps, bars, hammers, squares, different things, string line, block plane, just loads of different hand tools that you need for a job. So that's the toolbox. We're almost done. Last but not least, we have my tool bag, tool belt if you like. It's one of my most asked questions, so I'm going to save that for another video, and we'll do a tool belt tour in an upcoming vlog, hopefully quite soon, because it's a question I get asked all the time. What type of tool belt is it? What do you keep in it? Things like that. So that just sits there, just quick and easy access to get. Right, so that is the van back to normal. As you can see, I love to keep the place lovely and organised, lovely and clean. It's so much easier when you're working. If you have a fresh, clean van, it's easy to find things, it's easy to get to things for speed. So we've got pretty much everything back to normal. It's the way we like to work, and it's the way hopefully it will stay. Back to work to Tuesday, because tomorrow is my birthday, so if anyone wants to sell me a lovely wee card, I'd be much appreciated. Back to work Tuesday, we're going to be fitting our kitchen, the mason miter joints, the hockey joint on the worktops and things like that. We're going to have a full video coming next Sunday, and this one will be up tonight, so I'll see you all in the next one.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring. That trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer for sailoring. Give, man, don't pay no sailoring.